It's about 9:30, I think. And we are doing what I like to call calling in the dogs and pissing on the fire. We come out to try and get a few loads this morning. It's wet still, raining again. Severe weather's supposed to be on the way. Instead of taking a chance of tearing up my road, picking up what wood I got on the ground, processing it. We're getting out of here. Maybe we'll have somewhere else to go Monday. So I have lots of people say, well, y'all got them big skidders and y'all only pull little drags. Look at that drag there. 3.5 of those will load a truck. Not at all times do you load a skidder to the max. Everybody should know that, I would assume. But obviously not. Because I'm always getting these comments on, why ain't you doing it like this? Or why ain't you doing it like that? Ooh, it's coming down good now. Getting my butt wet. Another thing, I guess you say I'll address real quick. You see the road, got a rock in it. This road's good. It's the other piece out through there. But I'm afraid if I keep hauling on this, I'll trash this one too. But anyway, another thing I keep getting is, man, that's a lot of equipment to only get 12 loads a day. And it is. But I don't run everything at all times. Right now we're a 4-man crew. And I kind of figure 3 loads per man on the job is not asking, too much. I guess you'd say about average for my area. Or I'll get a message about, man, y'all are doing 12 loads a day, and I'll run 15 or 18 a day in thinning with 1 skidder, 1 cutter, 1 rubber tire cutter, and 1 loader. And okay, yeah. We got crews around here that can do that. And second thinning. One thing I'm learning from doing this YouTube stuff is the timber that I cut around here is a lot smaller than what the rest of the Southeast seems to be cutting. I think it was one of Tim O'Brien's videos where he was talking about their mill won't even purchase the timber for a first thin unless it's 16 years of age. Man, we cut stuff over here that's like, our stuff comes online to be thinned at 12 years old. I've cut it as young as 9. We had a good stretch there where most of a lot of the stuff we was cutting was 10 and 11 years old. And we still do 12 a day in that 10 and 11 year old stuff. So, I don't know. It's just some of the stuff I've been noticing since we're doing the YouTube stuff is not everywhere is the same. It's a lot of these places, you know, every region is different. You can't even compare what I do here versus what the guys in, say, North Louisiana are doing. I mean, it's that big a difference in that area. So, I mean, you can just imagine how different it is going from here to Georgia or the Carolinas or Florida. It's just, it's something else. I'll hear a lot of the guys, see a lot of the truck drivers in these forums and stuff, they'll post pictures of their weight tickets talking about they had a good load on that one and showing like 28 tons. If my trucks leave the loader with 28 tons, either we was cleaning up something or something broke or, you know, something. I mean, we haul more weight than that over here. As long as you don't get caught by DOT, the mills will let you in with 100,000. Well, 99,999 pounds is what the mills will let you in with over here. So, I mean, we don't haul that much all the time, but.
Let me just back it down this road, or you got somewhere else you want to put it?
Just back it down the road.
Okay.
They'll, it's just different. You know, your 15 loads probably equal what my 12 do, tonnage wise, and we're probably really close to moving the same volume. It's just different. Yeah. I guess what kind of struck me is the other day, a couple days ago, I saw, you know, I keep getting these comments like that from people, and that's fine. I understand everybody doesn't understand exactly what we're doing and everything like that, or, you know, it may be different from what you're doing, and that's part of why I'm doing this, is to kind of help educate some on, you know, different methods and theories and just logging in general, and how it's not a bad, frowned upon thing. I mean, a lot of people look down on loggers, and it really shouldn't be. And I just, between showing this stuff off and whatever else, you know, I don't mind the comments of people saying, well, the way I do it is different. But some of the ones, it's almost like, well, you're not doing it right, or you're not doing it good enough. And it's what kind of, I guess you say, brought some of this out. I think it was yesterday, it might have been the day before. I saw a picture in one of the Facebook logging groups of a guy had a load of wood on. It was pulpwood, and he was talking about how long it took him to load it, and it was just, he thought that was just bad wood, or wait, I mean, unless he was being sarcastic, but reading through the comments, the guy wasn't being sarcastic. They were seriously complaining about the timber that they were having to cut. They look like an older outfit and everything, and to someone like that, that may be. And the wood was reaching past the fourth bolster on the double bunk trailer that was behind the truck. Very seldom do I get to cut my first thinning over here and it reached past the fourth bolster. If it reaches to it, or almost to it, we're like, man, we got some good wood here. And we try and, you know, we try and work a little harder and make a little extra to help kind of compensate for when we get in the worser wood and stuff like that. You know, just seeing people complain about something like that wood there, I was like, man, you know, literally it looked exactly like what I'm cutting right now. And they were complaining about it and talking about how they weren't going to be able to do but, you know, so many a day compared to what they normally do. And I was looking at the timber going, man, that's some decent looking stuff for what we normally cut. It almost is exactly like what I'm cutting right now. My stuff is a little bit taller. It's about the same butt diameter. And I mean, we think we got gravy right now. So I guess just keep that in mind as you're watching some of the videos and stuff. Technically we only run 3 machines full time out here. even whenever I had a 5th man here, for a little bit I had a 6th man here when it was dry. But even whenever we had the 6th man here, the other guy done nothing but trim trucks. He done nothing but trim trucks, and you know, he was kind of like crew grease monkey. You know, he kind of helped work on things and stretch fuel hoses and trim the trucks, keep the road clean. Because we have to keep our, being in this game reserve over here, we have to keep our roads and stuff extremely clean. It doesn't look like it walking to the truck, but we really had to take care of our roads and stuff over here. Especially, like I said, being in this game reserve. We run one loader full time, we run one skidder full time, we run one cutter full time, and I run the cutter and I run the job and manage the trucks, and still cut 60 loads a week. You're humped up and getting it. Everybody out here is, you know, nobody out here is slacking, and for our area, the 4 men that I have, they're reputable employees for our area. They're top paid hands. So just keep that in mind whenever y'all are watching the videos and stuff. I mean, the crew out here, it hasn't, the crew ain't come to me saying anything about not wanting to keep doing the YouTube stuff, but so just keep that in mind when y'all are watching the channel, so you can you know, I mean, it's just different here. It's different here. It's different in Arkansas. It's different in Mississippi. It's different everywhere you go. I mean, even in my little region that I log, you know, you can go from job to job that's working around me, and everywhere around me is different. Different applications, different types of timber and stuff like that. You know, like us, the stuff I cut across the road right here from me that I'm looking at, it was slash, and it weighed really good, and it's half as tall as the stuff I'm in right now, but it still weighed really good, and we made lots of wood in it. This stuff over here I'm in right now, it's loblolly, and it don't weigh as good as slash. You know, it's a lot of the things you get into when you go to work in our area, and you go to work in 12-year-old loblolly. The limbs on that stuff, you just about can't blow them off with dynamite. And that's why you got to run the delimitors and stuff. The delimitors are so popular in our area because of the timber that we have to cut. And if any of my foresters are watching this, I'm not fussing or complaining about the timber. And just like I stated a while ago, we think we have it made here right now. It's just you keep, like I said, I keep getting a few, not many, but I keep getting a few comments about we should be doing more, whatever. I mean, I don't want people to think it's bothering me. I want to address what I'm seeing. It's just different between seeing the wood in the pictures on other personal pages and groups and stuff that are being cut in the other areas, seeing other YouTube channels talk about their mills don't take wood till a certain age, you know, stuff like that. It's just different in times, different places had different things going on. So anyway, I'll stop rambling. I wanted to address the comments we've been getting. It's YouTube not. I've been on Facebook for forever, and kind of learning how to use YouTube to actually communicate with people is a little bit different. So I'm learning with that part. So instead of just trying to go through each comment, I'll just make one video about, you know, what our loads and whatever like that. And so I guess to sum everything up in a nutshell, we average 31 tons on a truck. Our timber's really young over here. I only run 3 pieces of equipment full time, and have 4 men on the job, and my stuff just isn't as good. You know, what I have to work with over here isn't as good as what I see others have. So just keep that in mind whenever you're watching the videos and comparing it to what you do. It's just different. Anyway, I appreciate everyone for watching and subscribing, and the comments, even the kind of negative ones. We really enjoying doing this. The channel's growing. It's growing really fast. We're way ahead of my goals that I had been setting. Hopefully we'll be to 1,000. I'm hoping within the next month and a half, you know, 4 to 6 weeks. I'm hoping we'll be knocking on the 1,000 mark, and just keep on growing. So if y'all like the videos, hit the like button down there. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button so you get notified whenever I make a post. Make sure you have your little bell check down there, so your phone will go off whenever I upload a video. I try and upload videos every day at 11 a.m. On weekends, I either may not upload a video at all, or the video may be a little bit later in the afternoon. Most especially on Sundays. And I've been racing, if I go racing on Sundays and I don't have a video prepared, Sunday probably won't even get a video. So but I try and get one out every day throughout the week for everyone. I said, just like the channel, subscribe, or like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you got your notifications on so you get notified whenever I post a video. You can find my Facebook page. It's my personal name, Thomas Johnson. I post it on there every time I post a video. I post a link on the Facebook page, and I try and post in several groups. So anyway, I hope everyone's having a great weekend so far. Ours is wet and muddy. Looks like it's going to get a little bit rough here after a while, but it'll be all good. Hopefully everyone had a good logging week. If not, next week's going to be better, man. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. It's almost summertime. So I'm going to end this one. Go around my crew up. Get ready to go home. Go watch the bad weather roll in, I reckon. Later.